Welcome back, my friends. This will be part 2 of astronomy. This video will be shared on 2 accounts, Doge Gaming and Mr. Grimmersdorf. Hope you enjoy. Astronomy by Oliver Galambos, or me. The Sun. Did you know that 1 million Earths could fit inside the Sun? The Sun is approximately 4.603 billion years old. Eventually, the Sun will consume the Earth. The Sun will one day be the same size as the Earth, too. The Sun will explode in about 23 to 24 billion years. When our Sun runs out of hydrogen fuel, it will expand into a red giant. CMEs are coronal mass ejections. It's when gas from the corona shoots out through the magnetic field and around the Sun. It goes through the solar system with magnetism in the gas. It can cause satellites all around the Earth to crash. Also, coronal mass ejections can cause tons of blackouts over Earth. Coronal mass ejections release large quantities of matter. The Sun chart. The Sun is our giant star. It helps us survive and live here on the planet Earth. The internal structure. There are 3 parts to the internal structure. There's the inner core, radioactive zone, and convection zone. Also, there's the subsurface flows, the photosphere, the chromosphere, and the corona. Solar and lunar eclipses. These are one of each. This is a solar eclipse. This is a lunar eclipse. As you can see, they're pretty different. What exactly orbits what? All of our planets are in a circular or elliptical orbit around the Sun. Our moon and the moons of other planets are in orbit around their planets. Comets are in irregular orbit around the Sun. Most asteroids in our solar system are orbiting in a band around the Sun in between Mars and Jupiter. Moon or Luna. The moon is our huge rock that we see at night. The moon's orbital period is 27 days. Wow, Earth goes around slower, huh? The moon is Earth's only natural satellite and was formed 4.6 billion years ago. Around some 30 to 50 million years ago, after the formation of the solar system, actually. The moon is in synchronous rotation with the Earth, meaning the same side is always facing Earth. The moon is an astronomical body that orbits Earth, being Earth's only permanent natural satellite. The moon's distance to Earth is 238,900 miles. The moon's radius is 1,079 miles. Its gravity is 1.62 ms squared. Its age is 4.35 billion years. Earth and all about it. Earth is the one planet that us humans can live on, even though some other unknown planet could be a super-Earth. But we like Earth and no other planets, even if they could give someone a stable life like Earth. The main reason we live on Earth is because we have what we need: water, food, and shelter. Earth is our home planet, and for the next 24 billion years, more. Earth map and what's on the inside of it. As you can see, there's a picture of the Earth and what's inside of it. And here it shows 3 certain layers of the Earth: the core, the magma around the core, and the surface. Uranus was the first planet discovered in 1781 by Sir William Herschel. Uranus takes 1 trip around the Sun every 84 Earth days. Years. Uranus's days are 17 hours and 14 minutes long. It is also amazingly cold in Uranus. It is 224 degrees below zero. Uranus is the 7th planet from the Sun. It is approximately 1.784 billion miles from the Sun. Its radius is 15,759 miles. Uranus has 27 different moons, like Miranda, Titania, Ariel, Umbriel, Oberon, Cordelia, and Puck. There are many more. Venus. Venus. The Venusian surface is completely dry because the planet suffers from a runaway greenhouse gas effect. Planet Venus is often likened to Earth, but with the runaway greenhouse problem. The second planet from the Sun is hot and shrouded with deadly clouds. Pluto. Two additional moons, Hydra and Nix, were discovered in 2005. Pluto's origin and identity have long puzzled astronomers. In the 1950s, it was suggested that Pluto was an escaped moon of Neptune, knocked out of orbit by its largest current moon, Triton, which was discovered at least 100 years ago. Asteroids. What's an asteroid? An asteroid is a small rocky body orbiting the Sun. Large numbers of these, ranging in size from nearly 600 miles (1,000 kilometers) across Ceres to dust particles, are found as the asteroid belt, especially between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter, though some have more eccentric orbits, and a few pass close to the Earth or enter the atmosphere as meteors. Comets. A comet goes at 366 miles a second. That's amazing. A comet has two tails. One tail is due to comet's dust particles. The other is due to ionized gas from the comet coma. Dust particles from the first tail. The nucleus of a comet contains the vast majority of its total mass. A comet has four components: a nucleus, a coma, a dust tail, and a neon tail. Comets orbit the Sun in elliptical paths, just like planets. Sometimes comets are referred to as dirty snowballs or cosmic snowballs. Let's hope that doesn't get thrown at you. Jupiter is a red spot. The Great Red Spot is a persistent high-pressure region in the atmosphere of Jupiter, producing an anticyclonic storm 22 degrees south of the planet's equator. It has been continuously observed for 188 years, since 1830. UY Scuti. Even though there are more ways than one to measure stars' bigness and sheer physical size, the star UY Scuti is considered the biggest known. It's only 30 times the Sun's mass, but has a radius more than 1,700 times greater than the Sun. Neptune. How cold is it? Brr. Neptune is the coldest planet in our whole galaxy, and if you ever decided to go to Neptune, then your grave will probably be 353 below zero. That's crazy. Unless you're someone looking at this presentation from 3030, but that is very doubted of me. Mars. Ouch. Mars. If you ever decided that Mars was your home planet, you are far below wrong. Mars's equator is 245 Fahrenheit. At least you be cozy in that grave of yours. Ha ha ha. That's all about Mars. Saturn. What are those rings made of? What is that stuff? What? Those stringy things around Saturn. Oh, those are Saturn's rings. They are formed by millions of rocks, or, spacey stuff that goes into Saturn's reach of gravity, and get pulled into orbit. Next thing you know, there are rings of Saturn. Whoa! Saturn's F-ring. Saturn's F-ring was hit by something huge, but scientists don't know what. Can you make a prediction? Mercury. Mercury is the first planet from the Sun. Mercury does not have any moons or rings. Your weight on Mercury would be 38% of your weight on Earth. A day on the surface of Mercury would last 176 Earth days. A year on Mercury is 88 Earth days. Mercury has a diameter of 4,879 kilometers, making it the smallest planet. It's known It's not known who discovered Mercury. Mercury's radius is 1,516 miles. Its distance from the Sun is 35.98 million miles. Its length of day is 15 hours 30 minutes. Its surface area is 28.88 million miles squared. Mercury has a dark gray rocky surface. Yeah, universe. The universe is beautiful and all except for the asteroids and meteors, but it's where we are. It's almost made for us, and now we are here. Earth is our home planet, and and the universe is our landlord. Thank you for this life. Summary: Planets and astronomy. Same thing. The thing is that you may think some planets, like the moon, only need a spacesuit, water, and food, but you are very wrong. Every planet has some type of difficulty just waiting to be discovered, or how these conditions are to be survived. The end. Thank you so much for watching. I worked on this for a very long time. I hope you enjoyed this. And I hope that you learned something new today about our solar system and space. I worked hard to make this. It was definitely fun, and it was totally worth the time to make this. I'd also like to say that if you like this and want to learn more, you could ask or study on your own, or come to me and ask questions. Though, now you can ask me questions or say nice comments. If you do it, you get a cookie. These are where we got all of our information. They're pretty helpful. The end. I hope you guys liked this and learned something about astronomy. And I'll be seeing you in the next video. Peace.